guys, it's Daniela, and today I am going to waste the wowzers out of your time. AKA, I'm going to tell a completely pointless story, and I'm going to completely make it much longer than it really needs to be and completely exaggerate everything. Because that's just how I roll. And I am going to waste your time with a story that I'm still salty about today. Okay, not really, but like at the time I was really salty about the stuff that happened and the situation that I was put in. I was really salty at the time. This story happened almost 2 years ago, and this happened, so if you guys remember, I uploaded a travel diary and a vlog of my trip, my orchestra trip to New Orleans, and that was almost 2 years ago. And I had a lot of fun on that trip and stuff, blah 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 blah, and it was fun, and you can check out the videos of it, shameless self-promo. However, I knew that I was going to miss 2 days of school because, you know, this wasn't like a spring break trip or like a summer break trip. This was just like a trip this is a school trip, but like we were missing a few days of school. So therefore, I had to collect all my work that I was going to be missing the days that I was gone. I had to collect that before said trip so that I could do said schoolwork and turn it in after said trip. So I collect my schoolwork, no problems, until I go to collect my world history work that I was going to be missing. That's when I encountered a problem, because the day before I left for my trip, we had a substitute teacher, which of course like makes things more complicated when you have to get schoolwork early, because like the substitute like doesn't know what you're gonna be doing like the following day. So, but like I still decide to try anyways, because like I'm a goody two-shoes who gets all her schoolwork done and stuff. So I go to the substitute and I'm like,
hey, so basically I have this trip. I'm gonna be in New Orleans with the orchestra, and I am going to be absent. Is there any way I can get the work?
and like of course like the substitute like doesn't know what we're gonna be doing the next day. So basically the substitute instructs me to write a note to the teacher explaining that I'm going to be gone, blah 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 and stuff. So I do exactly that. I get like a sticky note and I write a note and I leave it on the teacher's desk, okay? So that the teacher will see it when he walks in. And yeah. So then I go on my trip stuff, and I get all my schoolwork done on the bus, whatever, and things are going well. We're thriving, we're Gucci. Then when I get back, this is when things get interesting. This is where I tell you to go pause this video, go make some popcorn, and come back, because I'm gonna spill some tea. This is where tea gets spilled. So basically, the day after I return, I walk my happy little bootay into class, and I'm welcomed with a,
"Hey, we have a test in 20 minutes. Here's the review."
And that's all. Literally, I have no words. I don't know what to do. I have a test in 20 minutes, and I just now got the review. I haven't seen it. I haven't looked at it. I haven't gotten it until now. I have 20 minutes to do this review. And mind you, literally everyone else, they did their review the day I was gone. So basically this 20 minutes is just, for everyone else, it's just like, hey, if you spent the whole class period last time doing absolutely nothing and you were on your phone the whole time, or if you just happened to not finish the review, then you can have some time to finish it. And then for me it was, here, do the review. You just got it and you have 20 minutes to do this. And also, they got the whole weekend to study for this test. Meanwhile, I have 20 minutes to do a review. A review usually takes the whole class period, which is like 90 minutes. And I have 20 minutes to do this review. No time to like actually study or like try to memorize anything. Literally just try to do the review, look up the answers really fast in the textbook, and keep in mind, like, a textbook is like thick. So you don't know like where to look stuff up. You don't know what page things are on. There was no way I was gonna get this done in 20 minutes. So I am literally torn between trying to do as much of the review as possible and hoping that just the act of writing down stuff and like looking up things really fast and trying to write down stuff will help me memorize it, or just not even bother with the review because I know I'm not going to get it done in time, and then just wing the test. So I'm sitting there in frustration trying to think of what to do while time is ticking away. At this point I have like 10 minutes left because I just spent like half of my time just not knowing what to do. I'm sitting there like almost in tears at this point, but I'm trying like not to be in tears because like crying in school is like illegal. But I'm like sitting there in tears almost, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I need help. Please send help. I am lost on what to do, and I'm overwhelmed, and I cannot fail this test or else I'm gonna fail the class. At least like he could have like let me postpone the test so I actually had time to study. And I see the hate comments coming already. I can see them already. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, Daniela, if you got to do the test 2 days later, then shouldn't everyone else do the test 2 days later to make it fair? Well, okay. See, here's the thing. It would have been decent to let me take the test 2 days later, and no, that's not unfair to everyone else because they already got the review 3 days earlier because they had the whole weekend to do it. So really, they would still get the same amount of time. They would still get 1 day more because they would get 3 days while I would get 2, but like whatever, we're not going to talk about that. And so really, it's like I'm getting the same amount of time, just like at different times. If you know me, like, you know, I'm a really shy person in school. I'm like completely different in school than I am on camera, because like on camera, like I'm not shy at all in front of the camera, but like at school, like I am really shy. So it's not easy for me to go up to the teacher and be like,
hey, can I take this test, like, next class period?
But like, see, the thing is, when I walked my happy little bootay into class, he didn't even say like,
Here's the review. You could take the test next class period because you didn't have time to do it.
like, I mean, he could have at least done that, but no, like I had to take it at the same time as everyone else, even though I just got it just now. Can you tell I'm still salty about this? Anyway, so I'm just sitting there not knowing what to do. And then this guy who's sitting next to me, he hands me his test review and lets me copy off his test. And I see the comments coming already. Daniela, don't cheat. Why did you cheat? Well, first of all, I wouldn't call this cheating because this was like me desperate. And it's not like I just blew off studying for the test and decided to copy someone. Like this person, I like clearly saw I was frustrated because I just got this review and I had literally no time to do it. So at this point, I wouldn't call this cheating. I would just call this doing what I can. So I start copying them, and I just hope that the act of writing it down will help me remember it at least for the test, because there's no way I'm gonna have time to like study this and make note cards and do all that fun jazz. So then after time is up, I'm just doomed. I'm like, I've done all I can. I had no time. Like, you gotta put yourself in my shoes. Like, to some of you, what I'm saying might seem like I wasn't trying or I was just like rushing, but you gotta put yourself in my shoes, okay? I'm not a cheater, but when it's a moment of desperation, like, I'm gonna do what it takes. Like, at least writing down the answers would be more effective use of my time, you know? But like, still at that point, I wasn't thinking like, oh, like, gotta remember this. I was just thinking, oh, I got to get this done. You know what I'm saying? So then, after time is up, sorry, I just got into a tangent, but after time is up, the teacher walks up to the front of the room and he's about to pass out the test papers. And okay, this is where, if you didn't get popcorn earlier at the beginning of the video, I advise you to pause this video, go make some popcorn, come back to this video, because this is where even more tea gets spilled. This is where the plot twist. We all think that he's about to hand out test papers, and then me, I'm just thinking, I'm doomed. I didn't get to study for this. I've done all I can, and I'm going to fail this test. But instead of handing out the test papers, he makes an unexpected announcement. He says that he was just messing with us because the test isn't that day. The test wasn't that day. The test was 2 days later. I breathed a sigh of relief. I didn't care that I didn't get the weekend to study, because all I cared about was that I still was gonna have time to study. 2 days was enough for me, and I was relieved. And I didn't have to worry about a thing. So anyways, that's my story. That is me wasting the Wowzers out of your time. I hope you enjoyed this, and give it a thumbs up and tell me what you thought of it. And yeah, so anyways, that's pretty much it, and I will see you guys, the subscribers and viewers, in my next video. Peace out, y'all. Woo!